Good afternoon, everyone. This is Horse Guy Mike. We're here to talk a little bit about the undercard races on the Kentucky Derby card on Saturday. First up, we're going to be talking about the Longines Churchill Downs Distaff Turf Mile. It's race 6 on the card, post time 1:14. Going 1 mile on the turf for fillies and mares, 4 years and up. I want to talk a little bit about this race first. We want to talk about the pace setup for this race because I think it's going to be a very hot pace up front. Let's go through each horse one by one, talk about their odds and their style, and see how this race is going to set up. So, post position 1, we have Jakarta. She's coming off of a third place finish in the Giants Causeway. She has more of a front style. She's looking to factor into the pace here. Michael Maker, Luis Saez. I'm not too concerned with this horse from a win perspective, but I think that she is going to factor a lot into the pace setup here. Second horse is She's Got You, Chad Brown, Javier Castellano. Interesting thing about this horse, coming off of a 6-month layoff, hasn't raced since October. Big thing with these Chad Brown horses, first off layoff, is they can just explode out of nowhere. Her style is more of a closing pace, and I think she's going to get a good setup here. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be very fast up front. There's 2 closers in this race. I'm probably going to go with the other one, but I think wouldn't be surprised if this Chad Brown just pops up out of nowhere, closes into the fast pace. Number 3, New York Girl, Will Mott horse ridden by John Velasquez. Again, coming out of Tampa Bay Downs, March 21st. Got third in that race. Doesn't look to be much of a presence here. Should sit mid-pack. Don't think she has the late speed to close into it. I don't think she has the early speed to be much of a presence here. Next up, number 4, we've got Zofel. Brendan Walsh, Irad Ortiz aboard. This is going to be my top pick in this race. As I said, I think the pace is going to be a little bit hot, and she closes like a monster. Last out in the Honey Fox, she got second. Just barely wasn't able to catch Got Stormy, but softer fractions up front. The race before that, in the Marshuas River, that was a grade 3. She came home super fast, and with hotter fractions up front, she was able to close into it and win by 2 lengths in that race. That was her first off of a long layoff. She had an impressive race. Second race back in February was that Honey Fox that she lost to Gut Stormy in. It'll be about 3 months since that race. So a little bit of the layoff, she should have fresh legs. I think with the way that this race is setting up, she should be able to close into it really well. Irad's aboard, so you can never discount Irad. She's going to be my top pick here, but let's keep going further and see how everyone else stacks up. Next up, we've got Stormy. I think she has the biggest chance next up. Like I said, she beat Zofel in the Honey Fox last at a Gulfstream. She's looking to be towards the front. If not the pace setter, she'll be second or third on the pace. We know that she's got the energy. If Gaffleon is on board, she can hit those small lanes, find the opening, and power home. I just think that the race isn't going to set up properly for her this time. If she wins, she's the one I'm cheering for. Won't be having her on top betting-wise, but I'm a big fan of hers. Tyler Gaffleon, Mark Casse. She can run huge here, wouldn't be surprised, but I don't think it's going to set up properly for her. Next up, we've got Blowout from Chad Brown. This is the other Chad Brown. I don't know which horse is actually the other Chad Brown in this race, but I think Blowout has a huge chance here. I keep saying this is going to be a fast race, and I think Blowout's the reason why. She sets gigantic fractions up front, and I think there's a good chance that if the pace doesn't set up like I think it's going to, she could just go wire to wire in here. She's got a very strong early pace presence. Her last 4 races have all been second place finishes. She's coming off of a 5-6 month layoff, so I wouldn't be surprised if she had a huge blow up race here. Look out for Blowout, big performance here. Flavian Pratt, Chad Brown, out of the 6 hole. Could wire this field, wouldn't be surprised. The number 7 horse, Abscon, from Eddie Caniali, Joel Rosario. I don't think this is going to be too much of a factor here. Again, one of those horses that's going to sit mid-pack, try to be more forwardly placed. Could factor into the pace presence. I don't think she has a chance to win. I'm going to be looking to key Zofel on top, and then Got Stormy and Blowout's going to be in second place. So probably do Zofel up top, Got Stormy and Blowout second and third. I might exacta box all 3 of those, or trifecta box. Those are the only 3 I think have a shot. She's got you. Again, if this is set up as a fast pace, she could close into it along with Zofel. So it might be another one worth mentioning there. Either of these two Chad Brown fillies coming off of the big layoffs could shock the world. But right now, I think Zofel is going to have the proper setup here. Again, got Stormy. Probably has the best class and the best resume in this field. But, second time trying a mile this year. She ran last year in the Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint. So the best resume out of everyone here. Wouldn't be surprised if she wins. I'm gonna go against her, try to take a stand. Zofel is my top choice here.